YouTube, and welcome back to Bald Man Reacts. What do you think of that intro? What do you think? I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm all happy with my shiny new toy. Big thank you once again to the band All Against from Portugal for putting that together without even letting me know. So awesome. And the awesomeness continues. We're doing the second week of promoting the Milarge Metalfest Festival that happens on the 24th and 25th of August in 2018. It's a free festival. It is full of incredibly awesome bands, helmed by the mighty Elven King. I know there's plenty of you out there that will not be able to make it, but if you can, it is certainly going to be cool. So, the band we're checking out today is Cruz de Ferro. They have a new EP, Immortal, that they released on the 4th of April, from what I understand. I will put their social media links down in the description below. We're checking out 2 tracks from them today. The first is Defensores, and here we go. Interesting intro here. Really like that fast picking and power metal style riffing there. Not a fan of the kick drum sound, it's just too clicky for me. Really like the vocals, they're bombastic and fun. Got a very old school feel of these riffs. Big, fun gang vocals. Not a huge fan of the mix. It's mixed a little hot. The overall volume is definitely up there. The kick drums are really clicky and they're way too forward, but I really like the track. It's a lot of fun. I like his voice a lot. He's got an interesting tone for what they're doing. Get some very Maiden-like feelings here, especially even in the opening for the solo. Great harmonies here. Nice bit of melodic guitar playing there. Big Maiden feel all over this. But that's never a bad thing to emulate probably the most influential band in the history of heavy metal. Really fun riffing. Nice glass breaking sound effect there. Alright, that was Cruz de Ferro and Defensores. And that was fun. I do think that it was mixed a little hot. Meaning the overall volume level on the track was a bit up there. I really had to dial my volume down to compensate. It's really treble heavy. and it's a little sharp on the ears. I am not a fan of kick drum sounds that are really clicky and triggered like that. And I think they're a bit forward in the mix. I mean, you hear the kit, but it doesn't sound like a unified kit. You get that kick drum sound really, really heavy and really forward in the mix. And the rest of the kit's kind of behind it, different parts. It could have been self-recorded, I'm not sure. But track-wise, it's fun. It's a fun, enjoyable track. There's a humongous Maiden influence there. I mean, I'd be remiss if I did not mention the massive Iron Maiden worship going on, which is not a bad thing. You know, I think I really like his voice, and that certainly is a point of difference that makes these guys sound different. You don't get a lot of that lower register and this style of thrashy power metal, so that's really enjoyable. I'm looking forward to the next track. I think the solo is good. It's interesting to hear the main guitar player using passive pickups and the other lead player using EMGs. It's kind of a cool combination and not something you see. Normally it's reversed. So that was pretty cool. Bass playing was good. The bass player in the video just seemed really laid back. Though the purist in me says, you're playing power metal with a pick. But minor gripe, minor poke. We're going to get into the next track here. I'm probably going to screw this up. It's Guerreiros do Metal. And here we go. Looks like this might be a live. Or if it's scripted or it's just studio audio with a live video. More of that straight up 80s thrashy style sound here. Again, unfortunately, there's that overly clicky, triggered kick drum sound. I like the harmonies. Kick drum's way too high again. It's drowning out the guitars a little bit. Good fills there, though. Gotta be some really strong headbanging going on live. Nice gang vocal there. Nice change here. I like the riffs they slid into here. It's almost Megadeth-like in that riff work. I like the twin guitar stuff going on. I like the tone to be a little beefier though. Interesting transition. Now that was a cool transition. Nice shift. I think they could do a little bit better job of building their transitions and building their moments. The transition there from the solo section to this, to going back into this chorus, it kind of felt flat. It was almost like there was a pause, like you took a big breath and then shifted into it. That was Cruz, Ferro, and Guerreiros do Metal. It's the second of two tracks we're doing. I think I like the first track more. I like points of this track. I like the riffs. I like that big, fun chorus. Some of the leads the singer was doing were pretty tasty, but I feel like the transitions in between, in and out of passages, could use a little more work. Just get those dialed in and make them seamless. And there's just too many points where I feel like the track loses momentum when they transition. They had that cool twin guitar stuff going on, and then it shifted into the solo, but there was no real serious drama or build into that solo. When you go into a solo like that, I want drama. I want that tension, and that solo just comes in and hits you, and it feels like it deserves to be there. And it was just kind of okay. There's some twin guitar stuff. Tones were a little on the thin side for me, and then they shift into this lead, and then they kind of shift into the other guitar player doing this lead. It felt uneventful. And unfortunately, the guitar solos in metal are supposed to be that big event. It's supposed to be one of those gigantic. If you're on a roller coaster, you're supposed to have those gigantic drops and those huge loops, those huge events inside the journey, and you should highlight those and make sure you're going into it. You're coming out of one. And when you come back, and when they come out of that, it's like there's that pause and that hesitation instead of a seamless transition into that final stanza where you rip through that chorus again, you get the fans going, you get the crowd going, and then you finish it out really strong. And I think if they just dialed in those transitions better, that the song would have more impact. The track didn't feel cohesive, but I think they're a talented band, and I certainly want to hear more. And I'd certainly look forward to seeing them live, to see what they have to offer them, what they bring to the table. I'm still not a fan of that really clicky, triggered kick drum. I want balls and that low end oomph in a kick. And you're not getting it there. Get a little bit more of that organic sound there and not that very processed clicky trigger. Some people like really clicky kick drums. Personally, I'm just not a fan. It sounds like you're punching a raw chicken or a raw turkey. You just get that kind of clicky smack to it. That'd be real. But both guitar players are good. I really like the vocals. I think the vocals are great. I like that kind of growly low end thing going on with more of a power metal, early thrash style feel. So I'm looking. I'd certainly be looking forward to seeing them live if I was going to be in the area. The two tracks were from Cruz, Ferro, once again promoting the Milarge Metalfest Festival going on 25 or 24 and 25 August. Please check them out. Give them some love. Thank you guys for being here once again. Thank you for all of the support, especially the drama of the past few days that some of us reactors / reviewers have been going through. I appreciate it. I know the other channels appreciate it as well. Thank you to my law enforcement, military, veterans, and first responders for what you do every single day. I love you. I appreciate you. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep it.